All right, no money spent, squad. We are back with another little video, and this one's gonna be pretty fun because we are talking about the new Pink Diamond Carmelo Anthony. Not really new, but new to my squad in Pink Diamond Carmelo Anthony, and what you can do to badge him up, to shoe him out, everything beautiful for this Carmelo, as well as look for a few little badges and talk about everything that you should be doing to make Carmelo the best that you can. So if you are excited, that like button's down below, as well as subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And quickly, we have a message from the sponsor of today's video.
If you need your unlimited 12-0 domination evo cards level 40 or even more grinded, contact Rose NBA on Twitter. Link is in the description.
Okay, so with Carmelo Anthony over here, we can flip him and see that I already actually have given him a shoe, and I kind of wanted to talk about what's going on. So Jordan shoes are the only ones that Carmelo can use. It's kind of just, it is how it is. Some people can use Nike, some people can use all of them. Carmelo can only use Jordan shoes, which you should actually have a decent bit of them, because I think we've had some locker codes and things like that. If you entered them, you'll be good with it. So I've actually badged up or boosted up Mark Carmelo, so now he's got an A in everything, and these are kind of the key things that he's got. So he already has amazing post game, so I don't really need to make that any better. He has a 95 mid range and a 93 3-point shot. We don't really need to make that better, because with a coach boost for his 3-point shot, it goes up to a 96, and then we have a Hall of Fame floor general, I think, in one of the players, I think it's Walt Frazier, that goes up to either a 98 if it's gold or 99 if it's Hall of Fame. So we're good on the 3-point shot. 85 driving dunk is more than enough. We have some great playmaking, but here's where I think you really need to badge up your Carmelo and boost up your Carmelo, and that is defense. So I gave him a +4 block that goes up from a 70 to a 74, +3 steal, 70 to a 73, or +3 steal. A +3 in perimeter defense from an 83 to an 86, and +3 in interior from a 77 to an 80. So all across the board, he's getting a lot better defense. And then I also increased his speed with ball from an 84 to an 87, because that 90, 87, 90 looks a little bit better than 90, 84, 80, or 90, 84, 90. It just works better. So all around, I think those are the kind of the best things you can boost on him, at least in my opinion. If you want to just go normal speed, you don't suspect that you're going to use Carmelo too much with his hands, the ball in his hands, you could just go with normal speed. But I think speed with ball is definitely one of the better ones to boost up. Other defensive stuff like pass perception can kind of be okay. Sorry if I'm coughing. Still a little sick. Overall, rebounding is good, but in my opinion, I think the defense is kind of where you got to boost it up, because everything else is looking pretty damn good on Carmelo. So you kind of just got to go with the flow. If you want to boost up a drop foul a little bit, or a post hook, or a post fade, you could do that. But in my opinion, I think it's just the best. So even a driving dunk, you could move that up to like an 89. That would really get up there. But the main thing that you got to think about is badges with Carmelo. So he already comes, I think, with 8 Hall of Fame. I have him over here. No, he has 7 badges Hall of Fame. That's right. I did add one to him. So he comes with Hall of Fame difficult shots, ankle breaker, mismatch expert, blinders, rhythm shooter, hot zone hunter, and volume shooter. But I picked Hall of Fame Deadeye from the option pack for hitting level 38 or 39, whichever one it was, and added Deadeye onto Carmelo. That kind of was the plan the entire time, because Deadeye is just a great badge. So you mix the fact that I have Hall of Fame, hot zone hunter, Deadeye, blinders, and mismatch expert all for Carmelo. We're not missing threes. It's going to be great out there. So if you did pick up a badge you can't give to Carmelo, it's not a huge deal. You can save them from some other players and put them on the auction house. But that's just what I decided to do. I think it works really, really good on this Carmelo Anthony. I've used him and he's been an absolute demon. We have a lot of good gold badges. We can sit here and do whatever the hell we want. We even have gold limitless spot up, which is actually pretty cool. He has silver shaft and things like that, which is pretty cool. And that's actually the only badge that I did add on Carmelo, by the way. I haven't done anything else, I don't think. At least. And then we have 13 silver, which is all pretty nice. And then we have 4 bronze out here. So obviously the best thing that you can do with Carmelo is off the rip, move everything that you can from bronze or silver all the way up to gold. So I actually went ahead and bought a few of these badges that I think I've got. So we have a Lob City finisher. We can move that up to gold. Quick chain, I sold it because it was going for like 8K, but I definitely would move quick chain and hyperdrive. If you can move these up to gold, I would highly recommend doing it. Chef, I picked up a gold so we could boost that up. I sold Pro Touch for like 8K because it was going for that. Downhill, definitely a badge to upgrade. Dream Shake, you can if you want to. I don't think it's going to be a huge deal, but definitely do it. Quick First Step and Downhill, again, are 2 badges I really would recommend. And Bullet Passer if you can. Interceptor Silver is going for quite the pretty penny, so I didn't really grab that. But for off-ball pass, I went ahead and picked up the silver version of it and the gold version of it to boost up that defense. So that's all the way up to gold, and same thing with post move lockdown. Got a silver, and we can put that up to gold. And then Rebound Chaser, I just didn't pick up. I don't know what it is. But either way, there's 5 extra spots for Carmelo's badges that you can think about, and I think there's 2 mainstay ones you really have to get. Neither of which I really have right now because they are pretty expensive, but I can at least tell you about it. Oh, I do have one. I have Bronze Intimidator that I was able to pick up for a sniper. Forgot about that. So Intimidator is one of them because Carmelo can play the 3 and the 4. Intimidator is just a great badge to have. I don't have any silvers and stuff like that, but obviously boost it up to gold if you can. And then the other one is going to be Clamps. I don't have a Clamps right now. It's a little bit expensive. We'll go ahead and check right now in the auction house to see if we can find one. But those 2 badges are kind of pretty key. But the problem is that Clamps and Intimidator are 2 of the most expensive badges in the game right now, aside from like Blinders, just because, you know, most cards aren't really getting juiced up with them, so it can be a little bit difficult with what's going on. But we'll do a quick little search here. Usually Clamps goes for around like 3-ish K when it comes to Bronze, but it seems like it's a bit more expensive now because of Carmelo, so we won't exactly have that, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. And then there's some other things that you can think about adding to your Carmelo aside from that. So we'll save 1 spot for Clamps, obviously, and then I've picked up a few other ones that I think are, you know, going to help Carmelo at least for my purposes. So the first badge that I'm going to be adding to him is right here in Pick Dodger. Pick Dodger is a great badge all around. I also got a silver and a gold version of it, so now he has the beautiful gold Pick Dodger, and mix that with Clamps. It's going to make Carmelo just an absolutely amazing defender. And then, you know, looking through a lot of these badges, it was kind of hard to find what else I wanted, so I didn't really pick the last badge I'll add aside from Clamps, but I also picked up Giant Slayer because Carmelo is, you know, 6'8". There are some situations where he can be a little bit undersized compared to the centers who are going to be playing defense, you know, Anthony Davis, stuff like that. So Giant Slayer I think is going to be a pretty good badge considering he already has some really good finishing badges. And I'm looking over here at a lot of the other things that we can add that could be nice, you know, ankle braces. Not a bad badge to have at all. Menace, something like that. Pickpocket, not too bad. You know, Worm to help him play, you know, with that rebounding. And it's kind of just really what you want to have with your Carmelo. Now, you can also add a brick wall so you can set some screens if you play with the power forward, if that's something that you're really doing, and kind of make it your own. Now, if I'm looking at all these badges, I think the one that makes the most sense for me is probably to add ankle braces because I'm trying to make Carmelo more of a 3-and-D option for me. So we'll go ahead and look up ankle braces. I'll pick up Clamps at another time and add it onto my Carmelo because, you know, that's just kind of how it works. So the annoying part is having to look through, that was ankle breaker, is having to look through all of these badges just to go ahead and add them onto it. It's just tiresome because there's so many badges, What are we looking for again? Ankle braces, there we go. Where are we? Bullet passer, ankle braces, there it is. Alright. Oh yeah, one of the more cheap badges in the game. And the reason I like this badge is, if you actually read the description of it, I'll go ahead and click on one of them. It reduces the chance of getting crossed over, so this is going to help Carmelo along with, you know, Clamps and Pick Dodger. It's going to really help him just be a great defender when it comes to just not, you know, getting stumped or anything like that. No ankle breaks or anything like that. That's still going to happen, I would assume, but this badge is just going to kind of help us weed those out. And it looks like the only one that's up right now for 400 is going to be the gold version, so we'll just pick that up, and then we'll switch this to bronze, go up to like 550. Nope, maybe like 750. There we go. Oh, 600. We don't want to bid on that, so we'll pick up one for 600, and then we'll go for the silver badge right there, and 550 seems to be the amount we're gonna have to pick that up for. Beautiful. And we can just go ahead and add these. So these are what I'm personally adding to my Carmelo. I just think they make the most sense. Obviously, like I said, we are saving that very last spot for Clamps, which I highly recommend that you do, because even if, you know, this Carmelo doesn't become one of those mainstay cards on my lineup for the rest of the starter cards on my lineup for the rest of the year, he's still going to be a card that I'm probably going to have on the bench. I threw a diamond contract on him and a diamond shoe, so he's still going to be at the end of the bench, you know, sitting right here in these last 3 spots to just save up contracts and stuff like that. So just an absolutely amazing card, and I think he's going to be super fun. And I mean, just look at this lineup, man. It's just fun. The only thing that I am really needing to upgrade is this Mitchell Robinson, and aside from that, we're having a great, and I already have a plan for this Mitchell. So that's just kind of what I'm recommending. Now, if you have Carmelo or something like that, you can do a full, you know, badge up on him and have some fun. That's just generally what I think is going to be good. Like I said, if you're going to be running Carmelo mainly, you know, like this, let's just say I have Glenn at the 3 and I want Carmelo at the 4. I think definitely adding an Intimidator is nice. A Pick Dodger wouldn't be too bad because other people like to run Glenn at the power forward and call screens, but something like, what was it that we were talking about that would be pretty good for, Brick Wall would be a great badge to add to Carmelo Anthony to just set those screens, really well as your power forward. Worm wouldn't be too bad at playing the power forward, and if you get any Hall of Fame badges, it's pretty worth it to add it to somebody like Carmelo, who is going to be on your lineup most likely for a little while, or save them for the Season 2 guy. Personally, I like my lineup like this. Glenn as a power forward has been absolutely insane. So that's just how I'm having fun with it. Let me know what you guys think of the lineup in the comment section below. If you guys want to see more videos on how to badge up cards the best way I can do it with all of the best cards out there, I would just have a good time. But in saying that, badges are pretty expensive, so make sure you are planning ahead for them, and with each of the 250k days, you're picking up some extra badges in between that you know are probably going to go for a little bit, like Quick First Step, Clamps, Intimidator, stuff like that. Usually go for a little bit. Sniper, Chef, Blinders, Limitless Spot Up, all of those badges usually go for a little bit more, so it's pretty cool. So, like the video if you guys did enjoy. I kind of like doing videos like this. Let me know what you think about it. Comment them below and all that wonderful stuff. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed this quick little No Money Spent episode to just, I don't know, give you some background to what I'm doing with my Carmelo, so I don't just pop up in a later one and just you see all that on them. So, there's that. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.